Yeah. Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Okay. Mwah. Princess Peach is a nice. She likes the sexy time. I'm like, and she's all like, oh Mario, and I'm all like, yeah, that's a me. No, she's not with Bowser. I just killed him yesterday. He needs to respawn in about a couple days. He is dead. But can you guys keep a secret? I'm going to play with myself live on stream. Nobody banned the Mario for this. Yeah. Oh, Mario likes this playing with himself on the stream. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Boo, 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 boo. Princess Peach can handle little Mario, but she can't handle the Mushroom Mario. No, 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 no. Oh, I don't want the Battlefront spoiled that Mario wants to see the game for himself. So no one to ban Mario for playing with himself. Boing, boing. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Look out! Oh, that was a closer one. I fooled you guys. It's still me, Mario. Hello, Flyboy. It's me, Mario. Hello. I'm going to take off the power glove because now you're playing with the shit. Oh, it's on there good. Oh no. The power glove has fallen. Excellent. Sonic, he needs work. Do not make fun of Sonic. He is in the Smash Brothers, and now even Cloud Strifer comes to me. He is in my Smash Brothers game. I can't wait to crush his funny spiky skull in that Cloud Strife. He's gonna explode. His guts all over the place. Princess Peach will be rubbing her beaver. Is it hot under in the game dungeon? No, it's quite comfortable actually. Did I get the follow for? No, you guys are beta testing it for Mario. You are keeping a good job. You make sure you get all the bugs before Mario plays as a follow for. Get all the bugs out of there, and then Mario will play it. Or else I'll take a plunger to your asshole. Okay? Everybody forgets that Nintendo is part of the video game wars, but we just dropped a big bomb yesterday. Yes, all you PlayStation fans with your Final Fantasy VII, now you have to get the Smash Brothers for Wii U. If you like a Final Fantasy VII with Cloud Strife, you're gonna have to get a Wii U. I can't wait to crush his little head in like jelly. It'll be great. Under the costume. I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, Mario. Hello, Storm 8811. Hello. Would anybody like to play a 2 players of Ninja Gaiden with a Mario? Are there any other games you would like to see a Mario player? Exactly, Boba Fett, he knows. It's a me, Mario. Darth is nice here, I just taking care of the dungeon. And then after Cloud Strife on the Smash Brothers will be the Shovel Knight. If you like the Shovel Knight, you'll have to get a Wii U. And then we get you excited for the new Zelda game, and then we tell you that you need to get a new Nintendo system to play it. And then you'll have to dish out even more money for the Mario. What's the biggest turd I've ever had to deal with? I'd have to say it would be a PlayStation fanboy. He was about this big. And I took him by the head like this. I was like, ugh. And it was like, holy shit, man. It was a big turd. Like all these fanboys. A big shit. Is it hot? Oh, no, it's not the summer anymore here. No, it's not hot. Did you see Mario's reflections? Whoo, whoo, whoo. That's from so many fighting games. Yep. I used to just be involved with the Donkey Kong, the Mario Brothers. But, whoa, Mario, all my success, it went straight to my big head. Nah, I can't handle it anymore. I have to drink. It just makes my head go, ah, ah, but I'm okay. Luigi, I think he's out shooting ghosts with his vacuum cleaner. Happy ghost hunting, even though Halloween is over. I don't know, Luigi does his own thing. When he needs money, he comes to me, Mario, his big brother. That happened yesterday. But yes, what happened in Paris? Those are terrorists. They are a bunch of pussies. Like, oh, look at me, I'm a pussy. Oh, oh, pussy. Oh, oh, pussy terrorist. Oh, I'm a big terrorist and I have to blow up people. Yes, I teach typing. In one game I went to missing. I was a Mario as a missing. Another game was when I was a baby and Yoshi took care of me. But it's pretty bright in here, even with my hat. Let me Let me kill some of the lights. Hold on 1 second. Oh no. Anybody remember my little blue friend, the Rock Man? There he is. He's in Smash Brothers too. Sometimes they just need a lot of money, so they come to Mario. They say, Mario, I need some money. And I say, okay, you just fight me. And they lose half of the time. Drop a dead Ed. Oh God. You make me want to watch the new Evil Dead that comes out later tonight. Slime County, please send Mario the latest Evil Dead episode so that Mario can watch it on his laptop. I like the Evil Ash versus the Evil Dead very much. Woohoo! Mega Man would not kick my ass. It's like a Chuck Norris versus a Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee just walked right over him like, ah! Hello, Zelda. I know Zelda. We are like this. One time we had a little, shh. Don't tell Link, but me and Zelda. Yeah. She likes Mario very much. Especially when I have a big mushroom and I'm like, oh, Zelda. Oh, Zelda. But shh, don't tell Link. Don't tell Link. Me and Link are bros. Mario, a good stream. Thank you. I'm just taking care of the dungeon for Dr. Jawa while he's out working. I finished all the different games down on the banner there. The only game I finished without a dying is a Star Fox. Other than that, I got pretty wasted. Donald Trump is what you would call a vagina. Am I shaking Daisy too? No. One word for the Daisy. Herpes. Oh, I said it. Just don't tell Luigi. Shh. Mario does not need herpes in his life. He always shoots the fireballs. I don't need it burning when I pee. If you know what I mean. Yes, I am a citizen of the Mushroom Kingdom. You're right, Cypher 710. Fist bump to Cypher 10. It sure is fucking quiet in here. Let me see if I can look up something that Mario enjoys on his off time. Let me see. Here we go!
Steve's not elfing around. He's talking to this tech-savvy pusher at Best Buy. And
No, not the fucking advertisement. No!
People won't just love it. They'll love you. Win the holidays at Best Buy.
Here we go. I love a lamagada. It's good, Oh. Hello! Nobody cares about the Black Ops 3, yeah. Okay, I'm done. Holy shit, it's hot in that thing. Whew. Oh, I think I'm ready for bed. I had a lot of rum tonight. Okay, I got fuzzies all over me from that fucking mask. How much did I drink? Quite a bit. Enough to have like a third chin. Well, let's play some good music, huh? Oh, shit. Yeah, I did terrible at those games, man. Terrible. The more I drank, the worse I did. The only game I didn't die on was Star Fox. Shut the fuck up.
Let's see if you guys know this. I gotta put some of this shit back. Dropping shit left and right. I'm surprised I didn't like destroy half of my dungeon with that shit on. I was actually drinking through this thing. It's not easy. Yeah. You get a mouthful of fucking fuzzies. But yeah, this mask is from Japan. Look, I scared everybody away when they realized it wasn't Mario. I have big ass gloves. I had to get these little white gloves so I could play games. Alright, playtime's over. I'm gonna transform into Darth Jawa. Just like that. Poof. I feel like I got fuzzies all over me now. Fatality. I am still up. I hope you guys enjoyed that little stunt there. That was fun. But yeah, make sure you guys check out some Slime After Hours whenever they're on. I watched this yesterday on Friday. I don't have it on Blu-ray, but I do have it on Nimini. I never watched Disc 2. I don't even know what it is. Must just be like special features. Mario was wasted earlier, oh yeah? I kicked him out of here. He was getting pretty rowdy. He was advancing towards my wife and shit. I had to knock him out. Yep, that's UV Blue. That's the pussy drink, but it's damn good. Oh, stupid advertisements, man. Advertisements on everything. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I wouldn't have done it without you guys. It was pretty good. They should have laid off so much of the CGI though. It was pretty cheap. Especially when Freddy turned into like the caterpillar. Classic 80s effects are way better than any CGI. That's my opinion. I need to shave too. Look at, I got like a little mini beard going. This is like only one day of not shaving. I can feel that shit all over me. Yeah, if you didn't see this, this is pretty cool. Can't go wrong with a magazine that has Splatterhouse, Mario, and Friday the 13th on the front, like, fold. That's Jason X. Yep, I have all of them. Yeah, my wife's not too happy that I spent $75 on the Friday the 13th Kickstarter, but what are you gonna do? I make all the money. That was The Exorcist. Woo! And then she says to me, "There's so much more I want to know. There's so much more I want to know." Yeah. There's such more I want to know. Such a beautiful. Yeah, it does look cool. It's too bad that they don't do like a single player. Yeah, I can't compete with tits, man. Slime. But whatever. That's to weed all the little teenagers out of my stream. I don't want them. And get out of here. I don't want to live in fear. Washington, you're no fun, you're no fun. Washington, look down the barrels of our gun. It's underneath this tombstone just for you. You really had it coming, you know it's true. Washington, you're no fun, you're no fun. Washington, look down the barrels of our gun. Washington, look down the barrels of our gun. Yep, it's just me down here. My wife did come down here briefly. She actually was a good sport, to say the least. Don't tell me I don't understand. We bet us in the palm of your hand. Does anybody know who this is? So So I'm guessing they must have gotten banned very quickly then, Slime. After seeing that picture you sent me. I think I'm gonna have another drink with you guys. I don't think I'm done yet. That's fucking nasty, the shit on the bottom. It's almost like drinking that Jack and Coke that Fatone had, Slime. For real, it's that stiff. She Get Naked knows some guy lifted up her top and he sent me a picture of her boobs, but if you're really that hard up to see a pair of boobs and you don't have access to the internet, then do us all a favor and just shoot yourself in the head. Especially if you're over the age of 25. I'll show you who this is, by the way. They're from my state.
Why don't you open it and let me close the door?
It's a shame about what happened to Paris, but it's even more of a shame that the whole New World Order is behind the whole ISIS thing. It really is. And Russia knows about it. They're not stupid. They're in there and they're like... But I'm not going to get into that. If Schism was here right now, he'd be all over that right now, talking about it with me. Some really good friends of mine, they blew up a factory. No one really knows how it happened, but they are no longer free. And I think it's funny. And no one can know what the hell they are doing. And the planet they're screwing. That's why I think it is funny. Some really good friends of mine, they blew up a factory. No one really knows how it happened, but they are no longer free. You guys are fucking quiet. If you don't start talking, I'm just gonna kill this stream. I'll sit and drink by myself and finish my Friday the 13th movie. I have no problem with that. This drink is piss warm. But yeah, I was hoping to get some more people in here. I think the most I got in here at one time was 30, which was like, whatever. Like I always tell people, it's not about the quantity, it's the quality of people in your stream. It wasn't the first time, and it sure won't be the last. Yes, and it's all about the drugs too. But like I said, I'm not gonna get into it right now, C-Money. But obviously, you know what's going on. They were created by us. Made some chili tonight. Used pretzel beer and ground mustard. I don't like mustard, but I love chili, so I would definitely try it. So my dad uses chocolate. If he doesn't put tomatoes in his chili, he uses Hershey bars, and it's actually phenomenal. I was like, when he told me he used chocolate, I was like, what? Are you serious? Yep, fucking A, quality over quantity. You got it right, Bubble Fatty. All those people showing their little boobies over the stream is to weed out all the little fucking teenagers out of my stream. We don't need them. Get it while it's free. Yeah! But yeah, I did what I set out to do. I finished every one of these 6 games. It was kind of tough, especially playing, like, drinking. I did really bad, actually. I got a game over on Contra. That was bad. But I got nothing to prove. I already finished those games without dying before. It just shows you that it's not easy to just pull that out of your ass and do it every time. Excuse me. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta take a leak. There goes my Super Nintendo again. I'm gonna have to buy another one in no time. Keep tripping over the cord. I always did want to get a backup Super Nintendo anyway, though. But I'll be right back. If you guys want me to play another game, let me know. It's 20 to 5. I'll probably go to bed at 5. I got about 20 minutes to finish this drink. But I'll be right back. We got a chili cook-off at the bar tomorrow. Nice. Who's involved with that? Is there like a prize? I'm out, Jesse, man. Catch you later, peeps. Alright, Bobo Fatty, thanks for tuning in. I am definitely looking forward to Tuesday morning at midnight. I'm getting Battlefront. I'm installing it, and I am playing it. So if you're there with me, go ahead and join. It's why I made the Battlefront group. So Rules and Ghosts should have been the sober first. Actually, I only died, what, 3 times? That's not bad. Prizes cash just between customers. Oh, I got you. That game is a rough one. Yeah, it is, Marcus. Iowa has issues getting past the, what is it, the pirate ship level. I mean, it's definitely a hard game. I actually ran into a meme for that game. I thought it was pretty ridiculous, actually, because I grew up on that game. It is difficult, but you can learn it. That's the thing. I repeat, I am not the fingers. And I am the dirt.
So, I'm all dressed up. There's nothing to do now. So, that's what happened.
This fucking chick has 200 and something people in it just because she's wearing like a negligee. I give up on life. If I was a chick, I could just be sitting here and I'd have over 200 people. And the birds. And the deer. And the Native Americans. And the rocks. Far outlast this shithole that people call civilization. So shall I be there. So shall I be there. You make your final end. Because this is not Disneyland. This is not Punkland. This is Indian land. This is Indian. You must be wondering how I know all of these things. I gotta get out there before major snow. You sure as shit do. Well, you know, I'm God. So listen up, okay? I have no problem making it out to you, Slime, for that Star Wars party. I got snow tires, I got all-wheel drive, so I just gotta try getting the days off. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up that meme for you guys. It's pretty funny, actually. If I can find it. Don't know if the car will survive the trip through snow. Yeah, don't worry about that, man. If I have to come down, I will. I just don't need that $400 ticket. You know what I mean? What's funny about that meme is I played like thousands of games that are harder than Super Ghouls and Ghosts, no lie. I know you have to go through the game twice in a row, but it's really not that bad. At least it's doable. Unlike Battletoads and Chankin the Forever Man. And Silver Surfer. That is a terrible picture of me, by the way. I look like Sloth with the power glove.
Scanners indicate the rebels have activated an uplink station.
At the concession stand. I can't believe I still have 12 viewers. I'm not even doing anything, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. I don't even know who's in here besides Marcus and Slime County. Watch the documentary on the ET digging. The Arizona does great shit. What is that on, Slime? I would love to watch that. I'm the only person that I know that actually enjoyed ET, because I actually played it when I was little with my brother, and we actually finished the game. We thought it was fine. For an Atari game, we liked it. It was one Atari game that you were actually able to finish. A lot of them didn't finish. They just kept going and going and going and going. So I'm only going to upload 6 hours onto YouTube, obviously, of me in the Mario costume. The rest of this, I'm going to cut right out. But if you did get some good screen captures, I would love to have them. I'll throw them on my Instagram and whatever else. Because that's not my Mario costume, by the way. That's a coworker of mine's. That's from Japan. I have to take good care of it. So I guess it's a good thing I didn't throw up inside of it. But yeah, I do consider you guys good friends, even though I haven't met half of you like in real life. I don't really have that many friends. They all moved away. My wife scared away the friends that I did have because she's anti-weed and all that stuff. So I do consider you guys good friends. So I do appreciate you guys being here every night. Otherwise, I wouldn't sit and do this shit. I'd be playing games and watching movies by myself. All worked up and not going anywhere. He had no idea what never should have happened. I just want to go back to old Wisconsin. In this poor excuse for a town where we came from. There's nowhere to hide, so don't even try to come. So much criticism, it's just plain jealousy. And the garbage man used to watch the ball games with me. It was on TMC, called Atari Game Over, goes into history. That's awesome. And actually it was dumped in New Mexico. Yeah, I know about the dump site. If it wasn't for Nintendo, video games would be probably set back another 10 years, at least. If it wasn't for Nintendo, you'd be seeing, like, companies like 3DO and Jaguar and shit, you know what I mean? Not even a Jaguar, because a Jaguar was Atari and that flopped. What's up, Seasoned Vet? Yep, you do know your games, man. If you're not following me, do it, because I love people that know their retro games. For real. If you know your shit, follow me. I'm not even joking. Not even a little. But don't mind me, I'm just drinking. If I had boobs and a vagina, I'd have over 200 people in here, but that's not the case. When you finally asked for my hand, you thought you could change the time on the clock, on the door, on your slab. I can't even hold on to my phone now. I think home computer gaming would have been more popular. Yeah, you're right. I remember playing not only like Oregon Trail, but like they had a Garfield. They had a lot of classic, like old computer games, and I mean PC gaming is still going strong, obviously, but you are not Mario. No, Mario left. He had to go rescue somebody. Isha James. Because it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning, I finished my work shift. I relieved Mario of the game dungeon duty. But yeah, Seasoned Vet, I don't know if you've been following me or not, but I make video game art. I've been gaming ever since I can remember, literally. My parents grew up on pinball. They didn't grow up on it, but they played pinball and they played Atari and Pong and all that shit. I remember when I first laid eyes on an NES and I was blown away by the graphics of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. And I was hooked ever since, man. Ever since. I'm not a fanboy. I play them all. I think every system has something absolutely amazing to offer, no matter how shitty the console. Even the Virtual Boy had some good games. But, yeah, even this glass coffee table has video games on it that I made. So if you want to see all my video game art, I was going to show you my link, but it's not on there. You gotta play Tron. What? Please play games. I'm not really in the mood to play any games right now, Isha. I'm gonna go to bed soon. I'm just drinking my drink. Oh, I have excellent memories, Season. So, I'm gonna tell you a true story here. I do apologize that I'm not playing games right now, but I'm just sitting and talking with the people who actually take the time to sit and bullshit with me while I'm drunk. True story. I remember I was with my older brother and his friend was babysitting, and the people that he was babysitting for had a Nintendo. First people I knew that had a Nintendo, and obviously I was the little one, so I wasn't able to touch it. But I just watched in awe, and I was like, wow, dude. I was just floored. And then we rented one, because we weren't rich by any means, my family. They still aren't. So we rented one. We played the shit out of Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and I don't know what else. But we played the shit out of it. We loved it. And then soon after, I don't know how much after, like a week, we were walking home from school, my brother and I, and we walked up, we got into the driveway, and my old man was standing there outside the door by our station wagon, and he said, hey, you guys, you want to get a Nintendo? And we just stopped everything. We were looking, we were like, you know, that's not like my dad. My dad's a Vietnam vet, and if you know my dad, he's really quiet and he's to himself, but he was like, you guys want a Nintendo? And we were just like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, that's kind of like how we acted. We were like, oh, yeah. Alright, Joey, thanks for tuning in. And we were like jumping up and down. We were like, yeah, we want a Nintendo. When can we get one? When can we get one? You know, when can we get one? And my dad said, as soon as you guys get it out of the trunk of the car. And the rest is history, man. I remember it like it was yesterday. And I was like 7 or 8 when that happened. And now I'm 35, and I'm still playing the same fucking game still. Now, I have a huge appreciation for video games, even the old ones, even the bad ones. But yeah, if you want to see my video game art, it's right there, Seasoned Vet. All my video game art, I've been doing it since, I've been making video game art since 1997. I was a junior in high school. Speak as Mario. Speak as Mario? Nah, I won't do that, man. I was just doing that to have fun with you guys, man, in the costume. And I'm telling you what, it's not easy, not only drinking, but having the costume on, playing a retro game that's not easy, and staying in fucking character. It's not easy, Jeffrey. What's up, Jeffrey Riot? But yeah, my dad's cool as shit, man. He's not a big gamer at all. He's really not. But the few games that I did play the shit out of him with are like Pilot Wings for Super Nintendo, The Immortal for Sega Genesis. Another cool story I'm going to share with you really quick, just to show you my appreciation of gaming. This actual copy of The Immortal for Sega Genesis, I rented it from a place called Dan's Video. It was just like a back alley, like VHS, DVD / porn, like arcade place. You know what I mean? But we played the shit out of it. This is back before there was any internet. There was a 1-800 number you could call for the puzzles, but we refused to call the number, and my dad wrote down each password to each level, and we wrote down the solutions to the puzzles. Thanks, Joey. Yeah, I wouldn't do it if it wasn't for you guys. I wouldn't be doing it. It's as plain as that. I'm not making money doing this. If anything, it's pissing my wife off because I'm not going to bed with her. Boy is blah when I was 5. That's awesome. But anyway, yeah, my dad wrote down all the level passwords. We wrote down all the puzzles and all that shit. I returned the game, and then years and years and years and years went by, right? And you know how you keep getting better and better video game shit as you go along. Eventually, that video game place called Dan's Video went under, and all their shit was for sale. I went in there, and I was like, oh shit, they got the Immortal for sale. I was like, hell yeah, I bought it because it was dirt cheap. I opened it up, and sure as shit, there was my dad's writing inside the manual, and I still have the fucking copy. So, I wouldn't sell this copy of the Immortal for the world. It means a lot to me. Because my dad, if you know my dad, and you don't, I mean, yeah. You know what I mean? Let's just say he's seen some shit in Vietnam and he's not all there. But I do remember the times that we did spend together. And that game was one of them. Thanks, Seasoned Vet. But yeah, I mean, never had a dad yet, you kind of made it happen. Yeah, thanks, Joey. Everybody's got a story, you know what I mean? I'm not young at all. I don't feel old, but I mean, after my knee surgery, it kind of dawned on me that, yeah, I'm getting a little old. I got gray hairs and shit. Other than that, I'm still a big kid. I'm still a fucking Toys R Us kid. Never thought I'd get married and have kids. Here I am, married and with kids. If 10-year-old me could see me now, I'd probably shit a brick at how many cool fucking video game stuff I have. To know that I own Mortal Kombat 2, the arcade alone, you know what I mean? And like I said, my parents weren't made out of money, so I had to bust my ass just to buy a $60 game back in the day. I don't know if you guys remember, but a piece of shit Sega Genesis game was expensive as fuck back in the day. I had an Atari before NES came out. I played pole position, Jackson. Yep, same with me, man. My mom is not a big gamer at all. But she did play the shit out of Atari. She was really good at Atari Pinball and River Raid. If you remember Pinball for Atari and River Raid, my mom destroyed the fuck out of those games. And then I told a lot of you people about the Tiger Woods story. There was a demo. My dad's a big like golfer. I showed him the Tiger Woods game, and we were like, "Hey mom, try this fucking demo out." It was funny because she doesn't know shit. So she grabs the controller. She's literally holding the controller upside down, and we're just laughing like, "Ha ha ha! Yo, you gotta hold it this way." And then I explained to her how you gotta do your shot, you know, for the Tiger Woods. She got a hole in fucking one. I'm not even lying. She got a hole in one, and we were just like, I was blown away. But yeah, she was really good at River Raid and pinball for Atari. "12-year-old me." Yeah, you got that right, Slime. I had a blast playing with you. I barely even touch it. I mean, playing the computer on that thing is so fucking cheap. It really is. You can get about past the third guy, and then after that, they counter everything you fucking do. Everything. They just throw you. But, that's why I'm here. I'm here for the real fucking gamers. Not the fucking, like, ghetto people who are, like, all gangster, or the people who are, like, treating their wives or their girlfriends like shit on a stream, like, "Oh, show them some tits so I can get some viewers." It's not like that, man. It really pisses me off when I see that. All this disrespect for all these women, you know what I mean? If I have my wife on stream, you can guarantee that if somebody said shit to her or anything, they'd be gone. I would shut off the stream before anything. And like I tell people this all the time, it's quality over quantity. I only have 16 people in here, but you know what I mean? You guys are the reason why I do this. People don't understand. Yeah, you're right. Low punch glitch on Kentaro. Yeah, if I can even get to that fucker. It's been a long time, man. I have yet to finish the computer on Mortal Kombat 2. I haven't sat down and tried it yet, actually. I don't want to make it sound like the drink is talking, but... You like Berserker a lot than any of... I was floored when I first played Contra. I was like, holy shit, the guy flips. I'll tell you some more true stories. I rented Castlevania when it first came out. I loved it. True story, I couldn't get past the first section because I came to the door and I didn't know how to open it. Because 90% of the Nintendo games of that time, you had to press up to go through a door. I got to the door, I'm pressing up, I'm ducking, I'm pressing up, I'm ducking. I couldn't open the door. I returned the game, I said, this is fucking stupid. All you had to do is hold over and the door would open. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start. That's Konami code, and it's for a lot of different games. I don't know everything about games. I don't own every game. And that's what's fucked up about everything, is that a lot of you who are around my same age or older, back in the 80s and 90s, it really wasn't that cool to be a gamer. It was kind of frowned upon. Like, you were actual, like, outcast. You were a geek or a nerd or a weirdo or a druggie. Pick your poison, but that's what you were. Now it's kind of cool and hip and popular to have, like, these retro games, which is fucked up. It really fucks with my head. Like, I learned very early on. I remember when I first saw a video game exchange, I was blown away. I was like, a video game exchange? Really? Like, I can trade all these games that I finished for a game that I never played. But then I learned real quick that that wasn't the case. You have to trade in about 30 of your games to get one new game. And I was like, man, this is a fucking ripoff. So I learned really quick not to trade my shit in. And it looks like I'm a collector, it really does, but I'm not. I've just been gaming my whole life, and I realized that it's not worth trading your shit in at all. Because some of these great games are still great to play. I'll get the MK1 Sega Blood Code tattoo someday. That's awesome, Slime. I'm only 27 and was bullied a lot for being a nerd. Exactly. You guys know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. That's why I love you guys, for real. If you're around the same age, we're all on the same page. We don't even have to talk about it. We know. We really do. Back in the day of the arcades, if a little fucking kid came in and talked shit like they do online now, they wouldn't be able to get away with it. They would have gotten stabbed or punched or knocked out or something. They have no respect. And half of these kids have no business playing fucking M-rated games. It's the parents' fault. I really do blame the parents. You know, I remember gory games before there were even the rating systems, before Mortal Kombat. I know games that are gorier than Mortal Kombat, that were way before Mortal Kombat. I remember buying Blaster Master when I was a kid and opening the box and smelling the new manual. Oh yeah, dude. That was another one me and my old man just dug into big time. He loves Blaster Master, for real. He really does. That game is right here for me. Alright, I said I go to bed at 5, but I'm going to stay up later.
This is a controversial name which we're not allowed to say on the air.
But yeah, Blaster Master, Pilot Wings, The Immortal. I could count on one hand how many games me and my old man got into. So there's all this fucking Spanish shit. I know what he's talking about though, opening up a fresh game. That shit wasn't cheap at all, especially if you were like a middle-class family in the 80s. You buy a brand new Nintendo game, I don't even remember how much they were, but they weren't cheap. Well, I'm not a collector. I mean, it looks like I am. It really does. If I was a collector, Spudwagon, I would literally buy all the collector's editions out there. I would have the Pip-Boy for Fallout 4. I would have the collector's edition for Black Ops 3. That's not me. I'm not a collector. I'm not. I'm a gamer. I game smart. You know? I'm sick of buying a game for 60-some fucking dollars, and then 2 months later, it's $20 used. I'm here to show you guys that video games can still be fun. You don't have to be plugged in to the internet to have fun, because I know people who spend thousands and thousands of dollars to play these fucking games online, and all they do is they rage and they swear and they break controllers in frustration, and that's not even fun. If you're patient with games, they become cheap. I can give you a list of games this long to play, and by the time you're done with those games, Fallout 4 will be $15 and all the bugs will be fixed. Thank you, Spudwigan. But I do make video game art, Spudwigan. If you want to see any of it, let me know. Yes, I do miss manuals too, because the whole thing about recycling that pisses me off is that they expect us citizens to recycle, but yet when I work at my place that I work, I've been there for 11 years, they don't recycle. They just throw all this shit in a dumpster, and let's just say it's a lot more waste than I'll ever have in my house. Yep, no save feature until the first Zelda. Yeah, you got that right. Either that or there are long-ass passwords that you had to write down. And my problem with that is I would always write down one wrong thing and it'd be like, incorrect, incorrect. Yep, I remember playing Wizards of Warriors. You'd love to see my art. Well, you can see one right here. I made this glass coffee table. It's just one big collage of tons of good video games. It's a little outdated. I would say the newest game on this collage is probably the first Black Ops. So we're on the Xbox 360, PS3, but mostly oil paintings. But that's a Ghouls and Ghosts oil painting. That's an Earthworm Jim oil painting. Super Metroid oil painting. That's a Mega Man piggy bank. A Game Boy piggy bank, a Nintendo controller piggy bank. That Game Boy has a cartridge that pops out to get your money out. But yeah, I mean, I've been making video game art for years and years and years, and I don't know what it is. I make collages too. Like, this is a collage. It's way more time than it's worth. Anyone who's smart would cut all these pictures out in Photoshop, but these are literally like cut out by hand with X-Acto blades. Every one of these characters underneath this plastic, they're all cut out with X-Acto blades, like the zombie from Marvel vs. Capcom 2 from Resident Evil. Yeah, Maiden Slayer knows what I'm talking about. If you're patient and you're smart about your money, you can get a lot of good games. A lot. But yes, I do miss all the good painting covers. Like, perfect example. They don't make cover art like that anymore. They just don't. And they don't make cases like that anymore either. And it just bugs me when people try to give me shit for being a gamer, because it's like, when I'm at work, some people try to give me shit for being a gamer, and I'm like, oh, really? And then I'll ask them, I'll be like, do you play fantasy football? And I'll look them right in the eye, and they said, yeah. And I said, well, you might as well be playing fucking Dungeons and Dragons, man. I play video games. I don't fantasize about grown men. That's what I tell them. So they can try to give me all the shit I want, you know, all the shit they want. My number one pet peeve in life is to always be yourself. It's always been that. Always. Thank you, Season. Pawn shops are loading with games because people sell them cheap to get new ones. Yeah, and they're selling them in your state to get weed. But yeah, I have a lot of video game paintings for sale. I'm not here to try to be a businessman. I'm not going to be like, hey, try to buy my oil paintings. But I do sell art, video game art. But yeah, Slime said it. If you want to see all my video game art, it's all on my Facebook and my Instagram. Slime County is a wizard with computers. I am not. But yeah, if you want to see all my art, it's on Facebook and Instagram. Some of my oil paintings are one of a kind, while others I can get giant prints made. If you want a giant like poster for your place, let me know. Yep, that's it right there. Check that out, for real. Just to see all the different shit that I've been making over the years, because I don't want to sound big-headed at all. I don't want to sound arrogant, but my art is very underappreciated. Even though I'm copying images that were already made, these fucking oil paintings take at least a month to do, at least. Because it's not digital. It's not like, oh, I fucked up, I can just hit the back button to fix it. Facebook, I'll show you. If you're on the PS4, Spudwagon, just get ready to hit that screen capture button. Hey, what's up, Guardian Hawk? I did get your game, Guardian Hawk. Thank you for the Frankenstein game. Thank you, for real. I do appreciate it very much. First video game was Pawn, hell yeah. That was basically the first video game other than pinball. It's crazy how far video games have come. I was just playing, what was it, Rogue Squadron 3 on the GameCube. The graphics were okay. But, like, looking at that compared to, like, the Battlefront that's coming out this Tuesday, it's like night and day. Yeah, right here. Go ahead and screen capture that. It's www.GameDungeonPro's/Facebook. That has all of my video game art on it, or /YouTube if you want to see previous streams without advertisements, or wish list where you can send me a game that I don't own, because I will never ask you guys for money ever. I think that's wrong. I really do. People have it hard enough as it is, money-wise, and there's people out there, you know, making money on streams. That's just fucking ridiculous. If you want to look up my Instagram, it's www.GameDungeonPro's/IG for Instagram. That's it. Yeah, you can play Pawn even on the Mortal Kombat 2 machine behind me. All you have to do is play 50. You have to play 50 matches in a row, and it'll automatically go to a Pawn game. Modern graphics are amazing, yeah. I bet in less than 10, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 years we'll see like some kick-ass holodeck shit, like virtual reality, hologram shit. Graphics on everything, gameplay mechanics are important. Yeah, you got that right, Jeffrey. The thing that makes these retro games so nostalgic for all of us are not only the memories, but also it left a lot more up to the imagination, like a book. Like a book compared to a movie. You know, you can have all these fancy, you know, effects, but, you know, it left a lot more up to the imagination. Can you dedicate this stream to the greatness of Shenmue? Yeah, that is a good game. But no, I'm not going to dedicate the stream. If anything, I'd dedicate the stream to Super Mario Brothers, because if you missed it, you missed it. Oh yeah, I remember that. It was never as good as the arcade Maiden, but it was still the fact that you could play it on a home console and you didn't have to throw a bunch of quarters in. I know. But yeah, you're right. Graphics aren't everything. But damn, are they pretty. Especially fucking Battlefront. I was just blown away by the graphics on Battlefront. That's why I'm getting it. That and I'm a big Star Wars fan. But yeah, I haven't heard anything else about Shenmue on Kickstarter. It's been a while. But the new Friday the 13th that they're making on Kickstarter just ended on this last Friday the 13th. They did get enough funds for the green light. And I'm going to be in the credits. My wife's not happy that I spent $75 on a Kickstarter game, but it's one of those things I have to explain to her. I'm like, this is the first time I really backed up a Kickstarter game. Friday the 13th deserves a better game than that shit Nintendo game. And if they do it right, which I'm sure they're not, but if they do it right, it'll be a blast. Can't wait for the new movie Star Wars. I'm excited for it too. I'm trying to stay as spoiler free as possible. Battlefront got aim assist, those kids games. Yeah, you're probably Call of Duty or Fallout 4, but I love Star Wars, so I don't care. If you're that hardcore into shooting games, then you would be playing with a mouse because that's the most accurate as far as shooting games. Myself, I got really sick of shooting games. I didn't even bother touching Destiny. I thought for a while I played Battlefield 4, and then after that I was like, man, am I fucking sick of shooting games? They're all the fucking same. I don't care if you can double jump. I don't care if you have jetpacks. I don't care if you have bouncing grenades. They're all the fucking same. So I took a break from all shooting games, and the next shooting game that I'm getting into, other than Battlefront, is Doom. And I'm going to tell you guys a true story. I never once played a Pokemon game. I think they're stupid. The only Pokemon game I played is Smash Brothers, and that's not a Pokemon game. I can't get Battlefront launched today. It's all good, man. I can play Battlefront for 2 nights and then I go right back to work, which is bullshit. So I created the Battlefront community just for a bunch of us to get together and talk. Hey, what's up, crazy? Just to relax. It's not a hardcore clan where it's like, oh, if you don't get your kill death ratio up, you're going to be kicked off the team. It's not like that. Yep. I almost got stabbed. For real. Playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2. It was a Asian game, and I whooped the shit out of this guy who was supposedly like really good, and they threatened me with a bunch of fucking switchblades. I was like, really? I was laughing. But yeah, gaming's not like it was back in the 80s and early 90s for sure. All these fucking like 8-year-olds that you don't know if it's a girl or if it's like a little boy. Can you play Star Wars retro games? Of course I can. Every once in a while I do a Star Wars stream, and I mean I leave it up to you guys what you want to see. There are times where I fill up this whole coffee table with Star Wars games. I'm not going to really play any games anymore. I'm just kind of relaxing. 6 o'clock is my bedtime. I miss arcades. You can still get them, crazy. If you want an original, jump on it. Yep, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is amazing still on the Dreamcast. I have the arcade stick right there. It's pretty cheap to emulate an arcade. It's really not that much. The most expensive part is the monitor and the controls and shit. I hope Uncharted multiplayer will be good. Yeah, it all depends on the servers. Where's Super Mario time? That's done. I finished that at the 6-hour mark on my stream. I got Marvel vs. Capcom 2 just recently at the pawn shop for 25 cents on PS2. That's ridiculous. Anything for 25 cents is ridiculous. You can't even get gumballs for that much anymore. What's sad is that half the time you see place selling Sega Genesis games, it's 90% of the time shitty sports games that nobody wants to play. They couldn't even pay you to buy them. Yeah, I know it was funny. I am drunk as shit. What's up, Ron Mexico? You probably missed a good stream when I was Mario, Ron. I'm still working on drinking though, Ron. If we were hanging out together again, Ron, I'd be there, right there drinking with you. Were you streaming all night, Ron? But yeah, I can't say I'm drunk as shit, but I'm definitely not sober. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Mario though. It's not every day I get to dress up and be weird. Hick hick. Yeah, I went from rum to vodka. My rum is gone completely. I've almost bought all their games at the pawn shop being 25 cents a game. Yeah, you can't go wrong with 25 cents a pop, man. Drank for a long ass time. Yeah, I did too. I did too, man. I was in full costume around Mexico. I'll just put on the head. Trust me when I say I was in full costume the whole night drinking through this. Like this. Like this. Ron Mexico, check this out. You're pretty drunk yourself. When are you not, Iowa? It's all good though. Nobody's judging anybody. I don't drink hardly ever anymore. I really don't. I used to party hard with a group of friends. I used to smoke a lot of pot with them. I got married. It scared my best friend away. Before that, we got into a big beef with the achievement thing. You know, had a contest with who could have the biggest gamer score. And then a lot of people moved away. I got married, had kids, and, you know, poof, before I know it, I'm down here just scrambling to get someone down here to play 2 players with me. So it's pretty sad. But that's what the online is for, right? What's good seeing you guys? It really is. If it wasn't for this little group of people in here, I wouldn't be fucking doing this, because I'm not making any... If anything, I'm losing money. Really, I am. I'm losing money streaming for you guys every night. And it makes it that much cooler when people actually take the time to send me something, like a gift, like Guardian Hawk sent me that Frankenstein game. That's fucking awesome. Skizzle sent me Secret of Mana complete in the box. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna take the time to actually play that game eventually on the stream. And I know it's not a short game. It just bugs me that it's 2 players and I won't have anyone down here to play 2 players with me. I'm lucky to even get my wife down here to play anything with me. My daughters love video games, but I'm not gonna expose them to anything crazy. I'm not a bad parent. I'm not. I'm not gonna expose them to gory ass violence when they're not even like 8 years old. Losing money for me. Yep, I am, Blondie. All this electricity. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be upstairs sleeping. Apartments is cool. What? Alright, I'll just agree with you guys. Cheers. But yeah, I wish... Fuck, man. I really do. I wish Slime, Ron, and myself could party again. Just go out, get a fucking hotel somewhere with a kick-ass pool, and stream, and just get fucking wasted, and forget about life for a day. Because that was fun. That really was fun. That was like one of my highlights of my year. Which is sad, but it was true. But yeah, I'm not making any money off of streaming. I never will. I never plan on making any money streaming. Like, I sell some of my video game art, and I don't even make money on that. You're not taking my money. You know what I mean, Blondie. I hope you know what I mean. I'll just shut up. I'll let the alcohol do the talking. How about that? We're going to bed at 6 in the morning.
At 6 in the morning, I'm going to bed. And then I'll fucking pass it out. And then when I wake up, it'll be Saturday. Cheers, everybody. Run Mexico with the Slima County and the Iowa Hawks. Cheers.
Yeah, it's another thing that's bullshit, Jeffrey, is that all these advertisements, and I'm not getting anything out of all that. I know you're just fucking with me, Blondie. Don't worry about it. Oh, man. If I keep drinking like this, though, I am going to end up yakking. I still got a lot left. Are you still in here, Slime? Ron? Anyone? There's 20 people in here. I just don't... It bugs me that I don't know who's in here. Cheers, Iowa. Iowa, we need to party together. I don't care if it's fucking drinking or what. Jeffrey Riot, another one, cheers. But, you are the guys who can relate to what I was talking about as far as video games and growing up. What blew my mind is that when I was partying with Ron Mexico and Slime after hours is that I was the oldest person there. I know age doesn't have shit to do with anything really, but it kind of blew me away knowing that I was the oldest one there. Like I felt like I should have been maybe the mature one. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It really is. But like I said, my number one pet peeve is to be yourself, and this is being myself right here. If anybody else wants to chime in. And you know what's fucked up? The whole time I was wearing this Mario costume, I didn't get one single troll. Not one. I thought I was going to be getting slammed for wearing that. First game I loved was Double Dribble on Nintendo. That's awesome. Do you still play it, Blondie? Cheers, I'm gonna get so drunk today. I'm already ahead of you. But cheers. I don't want this to turn into a drunken rant at all. But I think we're already there. So, everybody who's with me, cheers. Anybody who's against me, fuck you. It is a community. You got that right, Jeffrey, because we're all around the same age, you know what I mean? And people who are around the same age, who grew up with these classic games, can appreciate the old games. Thanks, Pepito, Brian. I don't care what age you are, it doesn't mean you can't play it anymore, Blondie. I've got plenty of these games still. Don't tell me that you're 38 and that you don't play it anymore, because your age has nothing to do with it. Alright, I'm going to give you guys a tour, because obviously a lot of you are new to my stream, but I'm 35. And do you think that stops me from being a total fucking nerd as far as video games go? That TV there has a built-in VCR and DVD player. There's my GameCube with the Game Boy player. There's my LCD HD Toshiba that people give me shit for playing old school games on boob TVs. There's my Wii U. There's my PS4. There's my Xbox 360. There's my surround sound. Here's my NES. And I'm telling you what, I've been streaming for less than a year, and I have met some of the most amazing people around the globe. I mean, yeah, I've known a lot of cool people by playing video games on the internet, like Australians and people in the UK, but streaming, I've met a lot of cool fucking people. Guardian Hawk, Slime, Iowa, you name it. Ron Mexico. I would have never have met any of these guys if I was never streaming. And don't ever feel ashamed that you're playing video games at your age. Ever. Don't say YOLO, you know, because you only live once, because I think that's bullshit. But, like I said, my number one pet peeve is to always be yourself. Always fucking be yourself. No matter what situation it is. Like, when I'm at work, I'm not afraid to wear a video game shirt. I'm not. And people try to give me shit for it, and I ask them, I'm like, I look them right in the eye and I say, do you play fantasy football? Yeah. Oh, really? You might as well play fucking Dungeons and Dragons, because it's the same fucking thing. I don't fantasize about grown men. That's what I tell them. I play video games, but I don't fantasize about grown men. And they just shut up. But that's football, so. And I'm not talking about soccer, I'm talking about football. But yeah, I'm the first New Year's baby of my state of Wisconsin, so as soon as it turns 2016, I will be 36 on the head at midnight. So, everybody here that feels old, you're not old. Everybody here who grew up playing games that are known as being like difficult and shitty graphics and everything, miss playing Wonder Boy in the arcades. Well, Blondie, it's never too late to play that game again on the arcade. That's a 1988 machine. That's not emulated. That's all original. 1988 Ninja Gaiden. That's the original Mortal Kombat 2. It's never too late. These machines are getting more and more rare. They're going to go up in price. Same with these boob TVs. A lot of these younger generation people that jump into my stream, they say, oh man, it looks like you need a new TV. It's like, they don't understand that these boob TVs, in about 5 to 10 years, they're going to be worth a lot more than any of these fucking flat screen HD TVs. Just because they don't make them anymore. But anyway, say goodbye to Mario. He's going bye-bye. When I had this on, I kept getting this black fuzz. I was drinking through this half the night right here with the straw, and this black fucking shit right here was getting in my mouth. It was disgusting. Look at it. I got 15 people in here still, and I'm not even playing video games. So that's another thing. I don't want to feel obligated to play video games for you guys every night. And I realize that I'm not going to. If I don't want to stream, I'm not going to stream. But I do it for you guys. I really do. That's good, Blondie. That's really good. It's never too late to play those classic games, especially teaching people who are like, I have a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old, and I'm raising them right. I'm showing them the old games, then I'm showing them the Atari, the NES, then the Super Nintendo, then the Nintendo 64, and then on. Yep. We do live in a disposable world. Everything's plastic and shit now. I wish I would have saved a box of Nintendo cereal, at least the box, back in the 80s. I do have a twin bed sheet of Zelda and Mario up on my ceiling. That's pretty old. That's like 1988, I believe. Still got the Power Glove. Got the Rob the Robot. Alright, Jeffrey, thanks for tuning in, man. I'm going to bed in 15 minutes. I gotta finish my drink. But if you guys haven't followed me yet, please at least follow me. I try to stream every night. I know it's pretty ridiculous when I say it. Like, I try to stream every night. And you don't realize that, you know, I am married, I have kids, I have a full-time job, and I try to do video game art on the side. That's a lot of shit to squeeze into one day. So, I don't know. I just hope that the shit that I do is appreciated. I really do. Because if it's not, then I'm doing this for nothing. I'm gonna shut up and drink. Cheers, everybody. Well, I'll tell you what. Retro games are becoming more and more popular, which is, to me, it's personally fucked up. It really is. Because when I was a kid, gamers had to stick together because we were a rare breed. We were like the outcasts. What's up, Mocha Jin? I remember being on the playground during recess, swapping tips and tricks for Simon's Quest. And other than Nintendo Power and word of mouth, that was the only way to do it. I appreciate that you took the time to send me a fucking game, Guardian Hawk. It really does mean a lot to me. It really does. Like, more than you'll ever know. I will never, ever, ever sell that game. And I'll always have it. The fact that somebody across the sea took the time to buy a Super Nintendo game for me and ship it to me, who doesn't even know me, is, you know, that hits me right in the feels. It really does. I hate retro games that were good for the time. To each their own, man. Everybody likes different shit. That's what's fucked up about games nowadays, is that, just look at right now. Okay, just within the last week, you got Fallout 4, Black Ops 3, Battlefront coming out on Tuesday. Those 3 games alone divide almost every gamer out there. You're either in one of the 3 categories. And I always think of gamers as being cats. Cats are, yeah, they're cool, they're sleek, they think they're individuals, but when you get a group of cats together, what happens? They all think they're all fucking like special, and they're not. All they do is fight. I remember the first Grand Theft Auto playing on demo. I still have it. That's awesome. Is Jesse drunk already? I could keep drinking all day if I wanted to. Just ask Slime County and Ron Mexico. I used to drink like a fish. I don't anymore, but I mean, I can if I want to. I already polished off this bottle of rum. It's fucking empty. I moved on to vodka. Cuphead looks cool though. Yeah, it does. I know what you're talking about, but isn't that exclusively for the Xbox One? That's another point I want to make. Blondie brings up a great point. I was never, ever, ever once a fanboy of one particular company. During the Sega and Xbox wars, I was playing, or not, the Sega and Nintendo wars, I was playing both. During the Sony, PlayStation, and the Xbox wars, I was playing both. Every console, I don't care which one, every console has something great to offer. As far as Xbox One, I don't have an Xbox One yet, but that being said, Xbox One has retro rare games like Conker's, Battletoads. They're remaking Battletoads. I don't know if you know this, but the latest Killer Instinct on Xbox One has Battletoads characters that you can play as. So that's pretty badass. Yep. Real gamers do not stick to only one console. And I believe that, I really do believe that if they're solely fanboys and they say no, I refuse to get that, then there's something not right there. Because if you truly love video games, you won't care about what the fucking logo is. But yeah, Cuphead does look cool. I love the old vintage cartoons. I love Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Yeah, it's kind of like Marble Madness. And all those games are very unforgiving, very, very, very challenging. I just finished every one of these games down here while drinking. I started each one of them from start to finish. I used warps, obviously, for the Mario Brothers games, but other than that, just bought an Xbox for Halo 5. I'm disappointed, though. I don't know what to tell you, man. Hold on to your Xbox, though. Don't sell it. Don't be one of those people who sells it just to get a carton of cigarettes, because they're going to come out with shit, and you're going to be like, man, I still wish I had my Xbox One. I learned that a long time ago, not to sell my shit. You buy a game for $60, at least $60 plus tax for a standard edition. And then months later, you walk into a store and you see the same game for $15. It kind of irks you the wrong way. But if you hold on to that game and then later on you see it online used for $80 just because it's kind of rare and popular, you'll be glad that you held on to it. Playing Rise of the Tomb Raider? No, it's great, so fuck you Sony fans. I love all the classic Tomb Raiders, Blondie. I really do. I didn't play all the Tomb Raiders, but I played the first 3. I played the Anniversary Edition remake, and a bunch of other ones, like Underworld, and I don't even know all the different ones. But yeah, I agree. To be a fanboy is, you gotta have something wrong with you upstairs. I can't believe that in Smash Brothers for the Wii U, not only can you play as Mario, but you'll be able to play as Sonic and Cloud Strife. Those 3 in the same game. Think about it. When you were in the 80s and the 90s, would you ever have thought that you would play a game with Mario, Sonic, and Cloud Strife in the same game? And Ryu from Street Fighter. That's kind of it kind of blows my mind. As far as Kickstarter, I never followed a Kickstarter except for that Castlevania one, but I did put money down for the Friday the 13th one because I watched Friday the 13th when I wasn't supposed to. I used to sneak over to a friend's house, and Jason was like my idol growing up. I loved the Friday the 13th movies. I always hated the Nintendo game, even though I play it. But finally, someone has the gulls to say, no, we're not going to the big corporations. We're not having a T-rated Friday the 13th game for teenagers. We're doing it our way or the highway. And yesterday was Friday the 13th. They got the funding they needed. I donated $75 for a physical copy. My name will be in the credits of that game, and I couldn't be more excited about it. I don't care if the game is shit, I really don't. The fact that you can play as Jason Voorhees alone is worth it to me. So, if you like Friday the 13th, and you love horror games, and anything like that, definitely try to back up that Kickstarter before it's over on Friday the 13th, the game. Do you mix spiced rum with lemonade so much nicer than Coke? I never did. Tonight I was drinking my rum with Dr. Pepper, and now I'm drinking vodka with Squirt. I really don't drink that much anymore. I used to drink like a fish. I am far from an alcoholic. This is rare. To see me drinking live on stream is very rare. I'll tell you that right now. I'd rather be smoking some reefer, but everybody has their own thing. New Tomb Raider is like open world Uncharted. Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucked up that all these good games are coming out within like a few weeks of each other. You know what I mean? They had all summer long to come out with all these great games, but no, we gotta come out with them when everybody's in school, crunching and working, and it just divides all the gamers. It really does. Do you like gin? I can't stand gin. Back when I used to drink like a fish, I would drink anything and everything. Vodka and cream soda is nice. Yes, it is. Like a creamsicle. I'm going to turn on a light. I got about a couple minutes left before I got to shut the stream off. I do appreciate you guys being here. There's 17, 18 people in here, so cheers, you guys. I'll be uploading 6 hours of my stream of me in the Mario suit, finishing every one of these games down here on the banner on YouTube. So if you want to watch my stream, if you missed anything, it will be on YouTube, ad-free, hopefully. I think it's complete bullshit how many ads Ustream has on here. I mean, the fact that you guys are willing to sit through all those fucking advertisements on Ustream and watch me, it does mean a lot to me, because I don't make a penny off of Ustream. If anything, they're raping me in the ass, making money off of me. So, cheers everybody. And fuck Ustream. Yeah, I could say that with a clear conscience. Fuck Ustream. Thank you, Blondie. What's up, Starhawk? Blondie, by the way, I make video game art. I've been making video game art for a long time, since I was a junior in high school. Actually, before that, I remember in middle school, I made a pop-up book of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I made a comic book of Splatterhouse, and I still do it. I still make video game art, lots of it. I make collages, I do oil paintings. So if you're interested in any of my art at all, please check it out. This is a collage, just a random collage. None of this is digital. Like, if somebody was smart nowadays, they would just crop all this shit on Photoshop and they would just paste it and print it. Everything on here is cut out by hand with X-Acto blades. And yes, you do need patience, because I know how bad the ads are. I sit and watch other people's streams, like Slime After Hours, Ron Mexico, the Nerdy Effect. I watch their streams, and it's just like you get bombarded with advertisements, and it's so ridiculous. Like, you would think that it would have the opposite effect. Like Like, oh, you don't want anything to do with what they're showing. Like, they're just trying to drill it into your head. Like, oh, here's Red Wing boots. Here's you know, anything that they're showing, like, constantly. It's just not right. It is officially 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to jump off of here until I finish this drink. But it will be pretty soon. So if you have anything to say it now. Yep, Black Ops 3. What makes me more upset about the Black Ops 3 ad, more than anything, is that they're butchering Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. Starhawk. Yep, it is annoying. You're right. And I would totally be streaming off of YouTube, but I'd be getting in trouble just by playing this video game music on here. Just bought back Batman Arkham Knight figure. We'll send you a pic. Awesome, Blondie. Yeah. Also, by the way, if anyone plans on getting Battlefront on this next Tuesday, I set up a community. This is definitely not my gig. I don't usually do this. I'm not a clan person. I'm not a community person. I got spammed with people saying, join my community, join my community. But I actually set up my own community for people to join for Battlefront and for Doom. So if you're getting Battlefront, please join my community. It's just going to be a chilled place where you can talk in a party chat. You don't have to worry about your fucking kill-death ratio. It's just a place to kick back and relax and have fun gaming. That's it. Blaster Master. Do you know of Brental Floss? That sounds familiar. You will love him. I don't know who that is. The only really person I know of, there's two. There's the Angry Video Game Nerd, and there's PewDiePie, or whatever. But I can't believe there's people out there making money doing what I'm doing. I really can't. Just because, just earlier, I jumped on my phone, I looked on Ustream, I was seeing who else was on. There was some chick wearing a negligee. She had over 200 followers. I was like, I'm done. I give up. But it's quality over quantity. Definitely quality over quantity. I only have 15 people in here right now. Every one of you motherfuckers is quality over quantity. And thank you. Cheers. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, cheers. Every one of you. Thank you for being here. Oh, I also know that dude that does the acapella shit. Motion sick test. I'll be streaming Battlefront, Kitty Paw. Too cheap to pay to watch peeps in their rooms. Yeah, I got you there. Yeah, I will never make I'll never make a penny doing this. I don't anticipate making money doing this. I really don't. But I'll tell you what, I met a lot of cool motherfuckers streaming, and come January, it'll be my 1 year anniversary. But within that 1 year, I have met so many cool people, so many, that I would do this all over again. I really would. I remember when Ustream was all fucked up, and it was all fucked up. I had one viewer, one. I finished Castlevania 4 for the Super Nintendo from start to finish for that one viewer. One viewer. if Slime County and Raw Mexico and Iowa, and if any of you guys are still in here, let me know, because I do have to get to bed soon. Just let me know if you're still in here. There's 17 people in here. Oh man, I got gut rot. But I do appreciate every one of you that have taken the time to get to know me, to talk to me, to try to help me out, Kitty. I know you tried to help me out, saying, here's my account, trying to get these games. Guardian Hawk saying, here's a Super Nintendo game. I'm from the UK, here's a American Super Nintendo game. I mean, how awesome is that? Complete stranger too. Like, to me, that blows me away. That's just awesome. Yeah, Guardian Hawk, thank you very much. Seriously. Schism, I don't know if he's still watching. I'm sure he's passed out by now, but Schism too sent me the Secret of Mana complete in the fucking box for nothing. Just out of the goodness of his heart. He said, oh, I know you'll be in good hands if I send you this. To me, that means the world to me. It really does. So I'm going to take good care of this, and I'm going to stream the shit out of it. And Iowa Hawk is still here. Iowa. Cheers. It sounds like one of my little ones might be waking up. We'll find out, won't we? I'm gonna go. You seem a nice guy. Nice chatting guy. Yeah, I am a good guy. Make sure you follow me. I try to stream every single night. You missed the big game boxes. I'll show you something funny that you say that. Alright, how about a little history lesson here? Oh, she is awake. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold on. Anyway, I'm back. Yeah, tell her I said thank you, Guardian, for sure. Alright, you got the NES controller, or the cartridge. Super Nintendo cartridge. And you got the little rinky-dinky 3DS games. I can't believe how many, or how much of a game they can fit in a little tiny cartridge about that big. I'm just showing you the different sizes over the years. A little bit bigger on the Sega Saturn and the original PlayStation. And then I got one that dwarfs them all. Actually, a few that dwarfs them all. Neo Geo makes everything look little. And what I mean is that if you've never seen a Neo Geo game, I'm going to show you. It's ridiculous. This is a Neo Geo cartridge. Yeah, they come in all different shapes and sizes. I can't believe what they can fit on a little tiny 3DS cart or a GameCube disc that's about that big. It's crazy. I'm gonna wake up later today and be like, why the fuck are all these games out? Kino Fighters on the Neo Geo. Yep, I have the Kino Fighters. But I do have to go to bed soon, so if there's anything on your mind or anything you want to see in the near future on my streams, just ask me, man. I'm wide open. I might chill out making video game art because I have a stockpile of paintings that I just seem to can't get rid of. You know what I mean? Nobody seems to be interested in, like, I did a Star Fox 64 oil painting. It's one of a kind. Nobody seems to want it. I didn't really put it on eBay or anything. I didn't want to have to. But it looks like I'm going to have to just to try to get rid of it. I'm not putting pressure on you guys at all. I'm not. I appreciate that you're even here. I'm not even playing video games right now and you're here. So that tells me that you guys are, especially sitting through those bullshit advertisements, that tells me that you guys are the real deal, that you're here for the nostalgia and the games. I probably have that emulated, actually, Kitty Paws, yes. I'm not a fan of emulated games at all, but I probably do have it, yes. But yeah, Starhawk and Guardian Hawk and all the people who took the time to send me stuff means a lot to me. I will never, ever, ever ask for money doing this, ever. I don't care if I was the most popular person out there on YouTube. I never will be. But I'm just saying, if I was, I would never want to make money doing this. It just wouldn't feel right. Something about it, man. I played it competitively in my country back in the day. Nice. I used to play Soul Calibur for Dreamcast, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the Super Nintendo. I used to play that a lot for money. And I used to shark people a lot, especially on Soul Calibur. On that arcade stick right there, with the green buttons for the Dreamcast. I used to lose on purpose, and then I would say, okay, winner takes all on this next round, and I'd just be like, and I would just wipe the floor with them, and they kind of knew, you know. But a lot of the people knew that it was just fun, you know, it was just a game, but every once in a while, I literally had a knife pulled on me playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcade games, and that's something I'll never forget. But yeah, I'm not a fan of emulated games. I love DuckTales. I even have the remake. They remade it in HD with all the original voice actors. I get goosebumps every time I hear this song. Well, she's waking up again. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to kill the stream. That's all there is to it. Thank you guys for tuning in. I didn't want it to turn into a drunken rant, but I do appreciate every one of you. And I'll be back on later tonight to stream some more. So thank you. There's 13 of you in here. Thank you, every one of you. Hats off to you guys.